Intense oil is a really, really beautiful oil within our range. I chose Intense because I used to do a lot of travelling around the world teaching spa therapists, and when I went to Chile, they used rosehip oil for absolutely everything. The girls' ladies' skin was absolutely beautiful, really nourished and replenished, and not much in the way of sort of signs of aging. So when you start to talk to them, they say that pretty much they use rosehip oil for everything. And I understand why. We've called it our anti-aging oil. It's one of the few oils that I work with where research has been done. And this was looked at the University of Santiago, and they were using it for repairing or accelerating the repair of post-operative scars. And they were getting huge results from that and success from that. And also what people were saying is, you know what, my scar's amazing, but also my skin is in a really, really beautiful condition. So that's how it migrated over into the skin care, coming from skin repair and skin mending. There's huge arguments about whether or not there's vitamin C in a rosehip oil, because there's loads in actual rose hips, but then there's the argument that it doesn't transport. Whatever you believe, I do believe it's absolutely chocker with rosehip with vitamin C, but it's also got the right balance of all the linoleic, linolenic acids, heavy duty omegas, and it is also something called cicatrisant. I'm never sure if that's how it's pronounced properly, but it means it will really accelerate the turnover of new skin cells and the repair and the replacement. So if you have a scar, no matter how old, or pigmentation, or fine lines and wrinkles that you want to work on, this would be the oil that I would choose. It's also my sort of next day look gorgeous oil. So if I've got something big that I need to do, I put loads of this oil on my face. Make sure I massage it in because it's quite high in colour, and then sort of can't wait really to awake and just see the difference it's made. It's also good for sun damage. If you've caught the sun, been out in the sun, or even actually got sunburn, this oil will really, really work to accelerate the repair of the damage that has been done to your skin. One thing that I really, really do have to point out, I talked about it being really, really rich. This is the grade of rosehip oil that we're getting through at the moment, and have done for the last 18 months. It is so strong that if you were to put it onto your skin and not massage it in and immediately put your head down on a pillow, you will get some of that oil, that orange coming out on the pillow. It will wash out, but it's not going to wash out easily. So just be aware. But I do think it's worth the effort. It is such a beautiful oil. I have had some operations and I will get rosehip oil on almost immediately. I've also had some accidents in the kitchen where, you put a pan in and you burn your skin. And this has happened to lots of customers as well, it's not just me. If you can get rosehip oil on to that burn immediately, then that recovery process will really be accelerated. So post-operative scars, anti-aging fine lines and wrinkles, huge amounts of skin conditioning, that great big punch of all the different vitamins, vitamin A, vitamin C, really, really helping to turn over and replenish that skin cell wound heal response so that your skin looks fresher, more nourished after just a very, very small amount of oil used and necessary for that process. Intense oil, remember that word intense, anti-aging, but it is a really intense, hard-working oil. And the reason it doesn't have any essential oil in is so that you can put it direct onto burns and cuts and scars. Because if it did have essential oils, that would be too strong for skin that had been recently damaged. So the only product in my range that travels without any essential oil, but for very good reason. So give that one a go. Have it in your sort of backup plan, just in case there's times when you really need that extra bit of punch to get your skin looking amazing, refreshed and repaired. And it's also an amazing oil to go together with the Bio Buzz, to be that oil and water combination in your skincare 5 a day, and also living the skin theory if you wanted to go over and have a look at that if you haven't already.